Welcome to Culture No Cap. I'm your host, Eric Spencer, along with co-host Reverend Eric Helton in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you?
I'm all right. Another day, blessed.
Another day blessed. Same, brother. Same. So, without further ado, I mean, we've been my boy, your boy, some would call him the GOAT, Jay-Z, had some allegations against him. Yeah. How you feel about it?
You don't see people speak out the way he did when stuff like that happened. Most time that they might say this is false and I'm not going to discuss it. Jay-Z called out the lawyer.
By name.
It's a hard thing to say because what I want to say 3 weeks from now, I could look like a total dummy. But the way it looks now, man, I more believe him
Now, right?
than I do this. So, yeah.
Well, the girl is 13 years old. Apparently, she was at the AMAs, right? American Music Awards.
Mm-hmm.
An after party. A 13-year-old girl. Didn't that sound a little suspicious to you?
Man, that's not, see, there's something wrong there. Who dropped their kid off at the VMAs? Go on in, baby. Have you a good time.
Yeah, the VMAs. I said AMA. Yeah.
And she's there, 13 years old, can't get in, and all of a sudden, bodyguard, hey, I'm one of Puffy's people. You his type. Just hang out after, and we can go to a Diddy party.
Right. Suspicious. Very suspicious.
I mean, it's possible to happen. It's possible. You start out suing Diddy about unnamed celebrities. Then your lawyer send a threat to Jay-Z. We're gonna call your name too. Then after all of it's done, they bring this 13-year-old girl who probably looked like a 13-year-old girl to the party, drug her, do what they allegedly do to her, put her out. She called her daddy to come pick her up. And daddy ain't saying nothing. And then come back and daddy don't remember it.
Daddy don't remember picking the girl up. You don't remember nothing.
Somebody lying.
We're not calling her a liar, but this sounds
like a lie.
Like a lie. It does. It does. And the way Jay didn't wait. He didn't wait. He didn't have no press conference, but he didn't put out no statement. Well, he did put out a statement, but it was like quick. It was like right after. I didn't do this.
This is my name.
Yeah.
Man, I don't.
I'm not saying.
It may be true. If it's true, I apologize.
Yeah.
I don't know that I believe it.
So with this, let's say it's looking like it's not true. Would you say that the believe all women culture has come to an end?
The believe all women culture has come to an end since 2016.
Why 2016? Who was that?
Trump.
Oh. Good point.
I mean, really, it's gotten worse now. It's like before, you always want to verify.
Yeah.
But people would err on the side of, okay, we're not going to victim blame. Man, this is a different time. They don't believe it. And if they believe, they don't care.
Yeah, and we saw it with Diddy, where we kind of jumped the gun and we were like, "Oh, this can't be." Then we saw a video.
Yeah.
If we see a video, we see a video of this situation, then we're wrong again. But I don't think we're gonna see one.
I don't think we're gonna see one either.
I don't think so.
Which, I mean, they supposed to have all these tapes and all this stuff. if there's a video in these, just how about you ain't got to show us because I don't want to see it. But how about say we've got it on video? Okay.
I mean, it can happen. It's not too late for them to put that out, but the lawyer is Jay is doubling down. The lawyer's kind of quiet for the most part.
I saw something where he's actually thinking about backing off.
Yeah, he's backing away. He don't want to lose this case. He has a history of winning cases.
Yeah, so yeah, I think he's good. But this is gonna still follow him.
His name.
Yeah, people don't shake that stuff off. Think about Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think about when you hear Michael Jackson? Monkeys and little boys.
I think off the wall, but that's just me.
Yeah, he was off the wall.
He was bad.
There you go. Somebody who's not a Michael fan.
Yeah.
They gonna say he's a pedophile. Michael got found not guilty of that stuff. All right, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
No, I'm just true, but in the court of public opinion,
that's what Jay-Z's gonna have to deal with now. That's what his kids are gonna have to deal with.
Is that why you think he's fighting so hard against it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
clear my name, and that's why he said, if this is all that bad, why are you doing a civil case? This person should be criminally prosecuted because he wants it to go there so he can prove I didn't do it.
And that's the only way to clear your name.
It is. And even with that, people are going to believe what they're going to believe.
They are.
You can be cleared and they'll say, well, he got money and he had good lawyers.
Yeah. I mean, in any case, that's hard to fight off, like a pedophilia, anything like that. As a civilian, as somebody who's not famous, it'd be hard to shake that.
It's going to follow you wherever you go.
Even if you didn't do it.
Even if you didn't do it, even if you found not guilty, people are still going to believe, hey, it had to be something to that. Well, maybe it wasn't.
Maybe it wasn't.
I hope it's not true.
I hope it's not true, man. And huge fan, but even beyond the music, it's just him as a human being, a person, like having to fight these allegations is just ridiculous if he didn't do it.
Exactly. And he'll tell you he came from a long way. And for something like this, it was just everything he's done forgotten.
Yeah. So let me ask you this a question I asked. Do you think there's a plot to destroy the hip hop culture because they're going after the big names? Or do you think it's something to it? You think it's really crime, going on?
I think it's really crime going on because if you think about the way hip hop is now, it's destroying itself. Yeah. Why should I stick my finger in it when they got this crap coming out? I think it's really crime going on. I think, like with Diddy, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's a lot. I mean, the brother should have been busted a long time ago.
But it's hard for me to believe that it's just in hip hop. It's hard for me to believe that it's not in other genres of music, though. It's hard for me to believe that.
It's definitely everywhere. Some genres are darker than others.
Mm-hmm. And what about politicians? It's there too. It's in politics. We know that.
It's in the cabinet.
Exactly.
So in the cabinet, it's gonna be full of it.
Right. So these people are getting jobs, and meanwhile, Jay-Z's name being brought up in a alleged sexual allegation.
Well, Jay-Z said it best when he said, house, field, steel. So Jay-Z is worth $2 billion. They don't care. In their eyes, he's still different. Think about all the stuff that Jay-Z does. At the end of the day, you different, buddy.
Were you surprised that the NFL didn't back away?
I was surprised. I really was, which tells me that they know something. Because they are quick to wash their hands of folk.
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, this is something. Yeah, he might have a case.
Yeah, so they gotta know. They gotta know. Hey, there's something. Something is off in all of these. So yeah, it was a shock to me. And they was like, nope, Super Bowl's still going on as planned. We're getting close to Christmas. Ain't Beyonce supposed to perform at halftime?
Yeah, they're not stopping any.
Still going on as planned. So,
but if this comes out to be true, then the NFL is going to look bad.
They're going to look bad.
They're going to look very bad. But apparently they believe him enough to where they, it's business as usual. So
it's funny. They're going to look bad, but they did what we're supposed to do and believe that people are innocent until proven guilty.
You think that's real, though? You think people really?
Most definitely not real.
It's not. You're usually guilty until proven innocent. That's the way it works.
It's definitely not real. But that's the way we're supposed to look at it.
Well, speaking of guilt, Jordan McNeely's can't say his name. McNeely's killer was set free. I don't even like to say the dude's name. Penny. I'll just say Penny.
It's Neely, not McNeely.
Is it Neely?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Apologies.
It's all good.
So he was set free. So how do you feel when you saw this verdict? How do you feel?
The same thing. This is why people have to wear shirts to say Black Lives Matter.
Because is the shirt really is that really the way though? Is that what you think? Shirt?
I don't know what else to do. And the reason I'm saying that is because you can't tell me if it was a white guy that he would have choked him out to death after being on the bus 15 seconds. They do all this making this guy a hero. Talking about Jordan Neely was on there threatening people, which witnesses say they never heard him say he was going to kill somebody. They heard him say he was hungry, he hadn't eaten, he wasn't afraid to go to jail, he wasn't afraid to die. But they didn't hear him say he was going to kill nobody. 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, this guy said, he's a threat, I'm going to choke him out.
Yeah.
You can't tell me he would have done a white guy like that.
No, because like I said, we're never given the benefit of the doubt. It's always we're dangerous. We're some kind of a threat to somebody. That's the way we're looked at. So yeah, I agree.
And the fact it took him 15 seconds to decide I'm gonna choke him out. The bus ride, the subway trip was another 15 seconds, and then they stopped. 30 seconds, and he choked him for 6 minutes. Because he did not view him as a person.
No, he didn't.
And for him to go and go home, go to the bar that night after he's acquitted.
Yeah.
And you're gonna say that we shouldn't be upset, and you're gonna say that all lives matter. No, because this one clearly didn't, because he didn't get any jail time. And goes to the game with the president-elect.
Oh, well, we're gonna get there.
President-elect.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there. It's crazy, right? So yeah, you said. So I said Black Lives Matter. Black lives do matter, but again, to somebody like this, it meant more to him to take vigilante justice, take justice in his own hands, and kill this man on the subway. That meant more to him. He's
after 15 seconds.
After 15 seconds. But he's looked at as a killer, like you said. He's invited.
They call him a hero.
He's a hero. It's nuts. I've never seen anything like this. I haven't.
Put that now, and people gonna say, "Well, you shouldn't say that." Okay, if it's a black Marine who does that to a white homeless guy, you don't think he's not gonna get any time?
Oh, he's gonna get some time if it was
be called a hero.
No, he's definitely not gonna be a hero. But let me ask you, so why do you think it was that even if he was right, even if the guy was a threat and you still killed him, wouldn't you have some kind of remorse and some kind of respect for his family to not be so like, whatever, just another day?
I
Like,
was
how?
protecting people from a savage. 15 seconds. You think so little of this guy who's has mental issues, who's having a mental breakdown. 15 seconds. You have all the time to sit and think, well, I'm gonna be a hero and I'm gonna protect these people. After 15 seconds, man, I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just like
I don't know how you can go before a jury and the jury can say, "You're right. You saved those people's lives," knowing that this was a homeless guy who was having a mental health episode, and I'm sure they went and this guy had real mental issues. Guy who saw his mother got killed when he was 14, put in a suitcase by her boyfriend, had a mental breakdown. But all you see is this guy's he's on the subway cussing.
Yeah, well, maybe that's a lot to do with it too. I'm not saying race doesn't have a huge role in it, but also mental illness is an issue too. That people don't respect the fact that some people have mental illnesses.
If it's a white guy having a mental breakdown, he's not killing him.
I don't know that. This guy is an idiot. Obviously, I know guys like that are just trying to be heroes. I remember they're trying to be heroes. Yeah, they just want to take things in their own hands. Yeah, it's not unheard of.
I would say it's not unheard of, but after 15 seconds, you make that judgment.
It's wrong. I mean, he has some mental problems too. I'm sure. It's like something's wrong with this guy.
Yeah, but and the thing is, something's wrong with him, but something's wrong with people who can look at that and say, "Oh, no big deal. He's a hero."
He got the benefit of being white. He definitely got white privilege when it came to that verdict. No doubt in my mind. But I'm not saying he wouldn't have done the same thing to somebody that was white. I can't say that. That's just my opinion.
My opinion is he would have at the very least been slower about it.
It's unfortunate. Either way, it's bad.
And Woody had choked him for 6 minutes. After people are like, "Hey, you're gonna kill him," and he keep holding on.
Well, that says a lot about the public. Also, it says a lot about people that can stand around and watch somebody get killed. Why didn't you jump in? Why are you gonna sit there and watch somebody die?
Because this society, it's a different time, man. People don't.
We saw with George Floyd the same thing. I think back, like, why do those people? I mean, yeah, the video, that's great. You're capturing evidence, but what about getting in there and trying to stop what was going on?
I could more see it with George Floyd because these were officers, and you're probably scared they're gonna shoot you. This is a civilian.
Maybe, but I don't know. Could you watch somebody do that personally? You couldn't watch that.
I don't think I could.
You couldn't. You couldn't watch that. I couldn't watch that. There's no way.
But like, if it's officers, there might be a second thought. There might be, let me record this and let me shout at them. But if I go over here, they're gonna shoot me.
I don't know. I mean, I never want to
both of us dying. Somebody got to tell what happened.
Yeah, but there were other people around. There was somebody videoing, and there were people standing watching.
I don't
know, man. You got to say something.
for him to not be found guilty of anything, that is
yeah, it's awful. It's sad.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen. I said I hadn't seen anything like this, but really I have. I saw the same situation with the kid during Black Lives Matter protest. What was his name? The white kid that chimed in on this same situation.
What was it? Dylan Roof?
No.
No. I know who you're talking about. Little young guy that shot him. What is
Rittenhouse.
Yeah,
he jumped in. Kyle Rittenhouse. He jumped in and
because he's a hero now.
He's a hero. Yeah, he's a hero. So he's like, oh, another hero. I'm just like, where are these idiots coming from? I know where they're coming from.
Yeah, but see, we call them idiots, but the people like, good job, because you don't care, and it's sad. And you know, there was some Christian group that was raising money for his defense.
Yeah,
but with pro-life.
There's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things that people are doing in the name of Christianity that really piss me off. I mean,
and trust me, you know, when people get pissed off about it, God get pissed off about it too.
It's bad. It's bad, man. Like, why using God for evil?
And if you really think God is pleased with that, come on, quit playing with yourself.
Yeah.
Pause. God, and at the end, God he gonna make it known that he's not pleased with it. But it's crazy to me how somebody can kill somebody and literally kill them and be a hero.
And business as usual. You're going to the football game with the president. That's what we're celebrating.
Yeah,
that's the people we celebrate.
We're celebrating this hero. And this is one of the things I was afraid of. We're really going to be dehumanized during a Trump presidency. And I didn't wake up and it was like that. But you might have woke up and seen that this guy got off for doing nothing. It got off with no time for murdering somebody. And for the president not to, the president-elect, not to say this, even to say this is a sad situation, but just to pump up this guy.
Those are his supporters. There's people. Daniel Penny is one of his supporters. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, it gotta be. If he wasn't, he is now.
He is now for sure. But there was a time when presidents and people just distanced themselves from situations like this, and Trump will not do that.
He embraces it. He embraces it, and he pumps them up. We love you.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you now, if I kill somebody, even in self-defense, there's no way I will be able to. There's no way I wouldn't have any remorse for the family.
Yeah. And I'm not going to the bar tonight. I get acquitted, and that's just celebrating.
No way. It's not even human-like.
It's gonna weigh on me. What's weighing on him is he's afraid. He's afraid somebody gonna get me now. He's not feeling bad about what he did.
No.
Because he was just protecting people after 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But now I'm afraid, but I'm still gonna ride the subway. See? But you know what? This stuff really, when your boy Zimmerman pulled this mess.
Yeah, it started with
Zimmerman.
It started with Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. Yeah, it started back then.
They make these guys heroes, and they just keep rolling with it and rolling with it and rolling with it. And
see, I didn't see him much. I didn't see him much as a hero though back then.
Oh,
in this
era, you see it now.
If he was to do the same thing now, he'd be a hero.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't the hero that they make Penny out to be right now.
No, not at all. Not at
But
all.
because he feared for his life.
Mm-hmm.
By a
Yeah.
15-year-old, learn to fight.
Yeah. There was a
Stop
time
following him around.
choking people, shooting people. Yeah. Speaking of vigilante justice, Luigi Mangione, he was arrested for killing the CEO, Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare. A lot of people are celebrating this guy that killed somebody. Again, what's up? Hey, what's going on here?
I'm telling you, for this Christian nation to call this guy a hero for murdering somebody is unbelievable to me. You know what? Most people who have health insurance have had some issues with their health insurance.
Yeah.
Because they'll take everything they can and try to figure out ways not to pay you. But how many people said, let's go kill him?
Not many. But this guy, he's had some health problems apparently, and he's dealing with some issues, and maybe he didn't get the support he needed from United Healthcare to the point where he's like, all right, I'm gonna kill this guy, which is crazy.
He come from a family with money. You think he had problems paying for his insurance?
So what do you think the issue was then?
I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
They said that his mom was having some health issues too, and he was
again,
mad.
It's money,
but they still got the money. Yeah,
it's still money and insurance. It sounds like. I mean, it sounds like everyday problem. Everybody has some, like he says, has some issues with insurance at some point in their life. But
and to show you how valuable people with money are, he got charged with second-degree murder.
Mm-hmm. Even though he hunted the guy down.
Yeah.
Which is premeditated.
How is that not premeditated?
No.
How was he not charged with first-degree murder?
I don't know. It's crazy to support. I forgot how many thousands that they've already raised to get this man out. And the support
we don't value life.
Yeah.
But we have all had insurance issues. Anybody who's old enough to have insurance has had insurance issues. But for them to just act like, yay, he killed him.
Yeah. Even politicians are saying things like Elizabeth Warren spoke out and she's like, yeah, talking about how corrupt the insurance industry is. Like, so you don't need to say that right now.
Look, as a politician, you don't need to be talking about anything being corrupt.
Exactly. I was just like, why is she speaking on this right now? Like, this is not the time. Somebody died. Somebody was murdered.
A father, a husband, a son was murdered. So we don't care about life, whether you're a multimillionaire or homeless.
That's what it is. That's exactly. Dang, you read my mind. That's exactly where I was going. So somebody with less than is devalued, but someone with more, like a millionaire or a billionaire, is less than also as far as their value in this world. Because like, oh, they had money, oh, they had it all. Who cares? No,
he's less than because he's greedy.
Yeah, you associate him with greed, which it may be the case, but still, is that the way we do things?
To get shot down in the street.
Again, we don't do that. We don't do that here. At least we weren't known to do that here, to take things in your own hands and murder somebody.
And if it happens, we certainly don't celebrate the one who did it.
No, again, we living in a weird time. I've never seen anything like this where somebody celebrated murder somebody.
We are falling away from
values
as people. Yeah, and that's what's scary. That's what's scary, and it's only going to get worse.
I hope not, but that's pretty bad. I mean, that's I was like, why are they raising money for this guy? He already has money for one.
They got plenty of money, yeah. But that's just to show, hey, we support you. You killer.
Yeah, and showed out. Showed out at court.
And he pled not guilty.
Pled not guilty. He showed out a little bit. Luigi showed out. He was showing out, but
ain't nobody jump on him and choke him out.
No, he was safe.
And he's allegedly a murderer. Ain't nobody jump on him and choke him out when he was showing out.
I said, when you find then he found a weapon. Didn't they find a weapon in a bag?
They said they found a weapon. They said they found a manifesto. He pled not guilty.
I mean, I guess, hey.
I guess if he gets off with all the evidence, once again, that's proof. I'm just gonna say no lives matter.
Might be the case, but let me ask you this: so you're on the run, you got money, your family has money, you got means, and you going to the McDonald's. That's where you get caught, at the McDonald's. Wouldn't you be like somewhere else?
Yeah, I'd have been at Wendy's. They don't snitch. But really, with those pictures, I really didn't think he looked like him.
Oh, he looked like him. It was just a different angle. I can tell
the
that was the same.
I was like, okay, well, maybe that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't think.
It was the angle, but he said,
what could he do? He got to eat. What are you going to do?
I mean, go somewhere else, not McDonald's. That's like the most public place you could go to is a McDonald's. You can go to Jack.
I guess he's thinking McDonald's people ought to be minding their business.
Oh, they definitely not minding
their business. What he should have done was went to a McDonald's in the hood.
What was that gonna do? They're not snitching.
We don't be snitching.
But they would have known him too. They would have known him.
Like, that kind of look like that dude.
And it was
now they done called the whole neighborhood. I think it looked like him. No, they ain't him.
And if there's a reward, how much was the reward?
Total $60,000.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care where he went. Somebody gonna tell. Somebody
hey, we saw they didn't pay her.
Oh, they didn't pay the person who snitched.
You know why? Because she called 911 and not the tip line. Just like insurance. Finding a reason not to pay you.
Yeah, it's insurance, man.
Yeah, they found a reason not to pay her. She didn't call the tip line. She called 911. They ain't pay her.
Karma. They said karma is a pre-existing condition.
I guess they said that McDonald's ratings went down to 1 star. She might have got fired.
So you lose your job, you don't get the reward, and you snitch. You suck.
How great do you feel?
But I mean, she captured a killer. You can
allegedly.
Yeah. What if it's the wrong guy?
Now that would be. It would not be funny, but it would be funny. And the reason I keep saying allegedly is because we just said you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Facts. Yeah.
He pled not guilty.
Even though we got the gun, we got your fingerprints, we got your bag.
He had a lot of evidence.
We got you on video.
he got a lot of evidence, but he said he's not guilty.
Said not guilty.
So I'll say allegedly until they find him guilty. If they do, it's going to be difficult to find 12 people who don't sympathize with him.
Didn't he have pins in his back too? There was some kind of health issue. I remember.
There was something wrong with his back, but they said that his post and stuff was talking about how his back surgery went well and his back didn't hurt anymore. I don't know why the dude did it.
Yeah. Can you explain these drones in Jersey?
Nope, and the government won't either.
Let's talk about that. So there was drones found in New Jersey. Of course, the size of a car.
Yeah, hey, there are other places too now, though.
Wow. Nobody can explain it.
And the government said, nothing to see here, folks.
Didn't that make you wonder, like, what's really going on out here?
It's got to be our government doing something.
And they can't say.
They can't say. It's got to be. Because if it's an enemy, they probably shoot one down.
Yeah.
But for them to say, nothing to see here, folks.
Yeah. I saw Bernie Sanders on Meet the Press today. They asked him about it. He's like, I don't know what I don't know. There's nothing I can say. I don't know what to say because I don't know anything. I know what you know. Like, he was so nervous. Like,
they gotta know. They gotta know. And then Trump, the first time I ever agreed with Donald Trump, will never agree with him again, probably. He said, tell us what's happening or shoot him down.
See?
You'll never hear me say this again. Trump was right.
But they can't do it because it's something they know about. It's something.
Just be honest with even if you don't tell exactly what you're doing, say at least, okay, they're friendly drones. I don't know, but they have got to know something for them to be so cool, calm, and collected about what's happened and be like, don't sweat it, shorty.
But you know what drones? You've seen a drone before. You know what they look like, the size, right?
Yeah.
They're like little mini airplanes.
They got the size of cars, like spaceships.
Right. It's the size of a car. That's not. What is that? How is that comparable?
And the thing is, because they've got the lights and stuff, they said they are FAA approved. They know what they are.
But they got to be registered.
Yeah. So they said I think it was the sheriff's office and sent 2 helicopters after them one time. Lights went off and they disappeared. They couldn't keep up with them.
They turned the lights off and started running. Old country trick. That's what we do in the country. He's turn the lights off and try to run. It's a drone, though, man.
They're gonna mess around. They need to do it in Jersey, and they say they are spreading. They're gonna mess around and do it down here somewhere, and somebody go get their rifle and shoot it at it
and blow something up.
They can't do it in the South.
No, they're keeping it up there where less guns, I guess. But it's crazy.
Yeah, the government need to quit lying.
Stop lying.
Yeah, well, y'all know what it is. Just say, hey, we know what it is. We're not at liberty to speak about it.
Just say what it is.
Because you create mass hysteria.
You do. Panic. Well, speaking of telling it like it is, CAITLYN Clark tells MAGA like she ain't with y'all, man. She said, I want to say I've earned every single thing as a white person with privilege. She said there's privilege. And a lot of those players in the league have been really good, have been black players the whole time. So she's saying like it's privilege that exists. And I admit it, but MAGA says, how dare you?
You're letting MAGA down, CAITLYN.
She let MAGA down. She is. She is.
Hey, you know what? She's CAITLYN Clark, a great basketball player. She's there on the backs of black folk. And she admitted that. What made her so, not what made her so great, but what made her so popular wasn't necessarily her basketball skills. It was her basketball skills in combination with her lack of melanin.
Mm-hmm. She was the hero.
And she admits that.
Yeah.
And white folks get mad.
Mm-hmm. They get mad. She said, more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing.
And the reality is, she's a great player. She's not the best player in the league. And I think that's what she's wanting people to realize. You can appreciate me and appreciate the others who are out here. But
That's the
You
problem I
shouldn't
had
say
with
that.
Well, that's the problem I had with you. Remember your Kate hate? You remember your Kate hate? I'd say
I don't have no
about
Kate
6.
hate.
You
I
had a little
always
bit,
said she was a great player. I just said she wasn't the best of all time.
but you didn't like her fans. Her fans made you kind of be critical of her. Yeah. You were critical of her because of her fan base, because they were all pushing her, and she never spoke out about it until now. She never spoke out, right? Is that fair? She didn't speak out.
Said she didn't speak out. I
She
only
didn't speak
said
out.
that y'all pushing her to something she's not.
I know, but that's not her fault. I always said this is not her fault. She didn't want this role. She just wanted to play ball. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
You could tell this wants to play
That's
ball.
fair to say. But that's not Kate hate. I don't know why you always thought I hated on her.
It was Kate hate a little bit because you were like, she sucks. She's not this. She's not.
I ain't say
She's not
she
the best.
sucked.
You said she's not the best in the league.
She's
And
not.
maybe she's not right now. Right now she's not, but she's the face.
Going on right now.
She's the face of the league.
She's the face of the league.
Okay, there you go. You wouldn't admit that months ago.
I said that anyway. That don't. She's just not the best player in the league. She's the face.
But you didn't. You said Asia was the face of the league.
That was her coming into. That was when CAITLYN was coming into the league.
She came in as the face.
Asia's the best player in the league. CAITLYN is the face of the league.
Okay, fair. But let's just talk about how she was the hero, and you had Angel Reese, who's the anti-hero. That's really what they try to pit these women against each other. It worked for ratings. It worked for political reasons until it didn't. Until she was able to speak out and be like, you know what? Enough of this. Election's over. Let me tell you how I feel. And people got a problem with it. And I love it. I love that she spoke out.
I respect it completely. I do.
I respect it.
Now, but see, because she's not running for office. She's just playing ball. Her base, I really don't think. I think a lot of people like her because she can play. Period. There's a lot of people who like her because she's white and can play. But there's some people who just like her because she can play ball.
Mm-hmm.
Then people who like her because she's white and she can play, they're gonna stay mad at her for a while.
Yeah.
And every time she keeps talking, they're gonna say she's pandering. No, she's really
how she feels.
just speaking up. Yeah. Which is like you saw where she was the athlete of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Why I think it's Seattle's owner get mad that she was the athlete of the year and say they should have had the WNBA as the league of the year.
Has that ever been done?
It's the athlete of the year. Why are you that's hating? That's Kate hate right there. I have no issue with her being the athlete of the year. Think about all the eyes that she brought on women's college basketball and the WNBA.
But yeah, they wanted to be about the league. That was the whole point. They wanted to be about the league because the league is, failing for the most part.
It ain't league of the year. It's athlete of the year.
Yeah. And she was a big part of that. Like she was the one. She was the athlete of the year.
I can't think of any other athlete who garnered the attention this year than her.
Other than Travis Hunter. Yeah.
Travis didn't get that attention.
He should have. But no, he didn't.
Yeah,
he did.
But he didn't because Travis is a unicorn.
It was politics involved. Involved. Yeah.
And see, but all of that, she was the athlete of the year, period.
But will this hurt her moving forward? That's the thing. Will this hurt ticket sales, jersey sales?
Now it may.
I think it will.
What's going to have to happen is she's going to have to be the Caitlin Clark she was in college, plus win a championship.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have to play like,
and she'll get it all back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think it's gonna because they're gonna be mad.
Yeah, they're already mad. They big mad right now. It's rough. I was like, man, but she said at a good time because the election is over.
Yeah,
she don't have to choose sides. It's done.
Well, they got mad at her for Telling people to vote. The thing is, see, this is what y'all got to realize, MAGA. They looking for a reason to jump you.
Yeah.
Okay, who you are? They looking for a reason to turn on you and be done with you.
Well, you gotta stick to the agenda. If you don't fit the agenda, if you're not saying that he's right, everything he says is right, you don't fit in.
You gotta go. You gotta go. You'll be fired, and you'll not only be fired, but you'll be a moron and all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But you just gotta be. So either I'm gonna bow, or I'm gonna get away. But man, y'all, oh
yeah, it's sad. Or you got to pander. Like there's some pandering going on with Walmart, man. We talked about how Walmart was getting rid of their DEI programs, and now they're trying to cater a little bit to black people. They have Lorenz Tate, Nia Long reenacting Love Jones. Today I saw Busta Rhymes rapping.
You know what? You already told us how you feel.
Yeah, with the blacks on the commercial not gonna work.
Yeah, it's just not gonna work. You've shown us what you stand for. Man, you can try that if you want to. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit too late. And they're gonna it's gonna be more and more and more. You're gonna see more and more stars.
Yeah, look, we're really cool with you. No, you're not.
But some people they'll fall for it. Even when I saw the Lorenz Tate and Neil Long, I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. And I'm like,
and I'm hoping Lorenz and Nia recorded that before.
I would say yeah, because it just happened early November, probably. Even if they did though, it looked funny.
Yeah, I'm hoping that was the case though, because don't be getting no money from them just for so you can get money, but you know how they feel.
And they playing the Isley Brothers at that. The Isley Brothers. That's a classic, man.
They ain't play Mr. Biggs.
Nah, they might as well. But I'm done with them, but we can see what they're gonna do. That's gonna be more and more.
They're not gonna, they're not gonna do anything to reverse what they've decided though.
No.
They didn't want to do it to begin with.
They didn't want to do it. And this is not somehow replacing DEI by having black people.
We're gonna give you a commercial.
You ain't giving us a commercial. You just
who cares? You just play a commercial thinking you can get black people to like it again.
Oh man.
Man, y'all kissed it. Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, we staying with that, man. Don't go to Walmart if you don't have to. Let's ride this out. You can.
Yeah, let's just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not down, man. Not down. I'm not down. Not good.
Yeah. Well, guess who's back on the charts, man? Ooh. Tupac. He's back on the charts, man. Isn't it crazy? You remember the song "How Do You Want It"? It's back on the charts. It's back on the Billboard.
How? Why?
So nowadays the kids they discover new songs now because of TikTok. And they discovered "How Do You Want It" with Casey and JoJo, and it's made an appearance on the Billboard Hot 100.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, this is crazy. It was 1996 when that album came out.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, How Do You Want It? It reached number 14 on the hip hop rap chart. Number 14.
You know, that tells you what y'all putting out today.
It's crap.
Yeah, that's exactly what I tell y'all. Which I mean, that song still holds. 96, it still holds. It's a bunch of that pop stuff that still holds.
Yeah. And that's probably close to his biggest record right now. The chart. One of at number 14. I thought that was pretty amazing. Yeah. And it's happening with I think it happened with Keisha Cole. Her song got more popular because of kids.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
My headphone. Yeah, that song. There's another song, old school song that people like, kids. It's crazy how that happens. Like songs get discovered all
When
over
they
the place.
realize, wow, music was really good then.
Yeah, the 90s. The 90s was huge, man, for people, like as far as music. This one shocked me.
But that's crazy for it to chart almost 30 years later, because people are starting to hear it. Young people are starting to hear it.
Yeah. That, like you said, that should tell you exactly how bad music is.
Yeah. It has no future, so we'll look back to the past.
Yeah. It's really that bad. Oh, have you heard of Lily Phillips? You heard of her before, huh? Never. Well, she's trying to break a record. She's in contender for a record. I'm gonna let you look on your phone real quick. You got your phone handy? Yeah, just Google her name, man. And for the viewers out there, look up Lily Phillips. Lily Phillips. She is an OnlyFans person. She is trying to break a record. She has been with 100 men in one day. She's trying to break a record. Yeah.
She's trying to sleep with 1,000 in a day.
You're trying to get 1,000 to beat. She's trying to get to 1,000 in a day. She was able to make it to 100 in a day. And when you hear this, man, what do you think of? What do you think about her trying to break this record?
You nasty whore.
That's the first thing you think, man.
Why, you dirty little slut? How much self-respect? Why?
Well, she was a little upset. She cried about it a little bit because she said she felt so robotic, is her exact words. She felt like she didn't really put on her best performance because she was just trying to break the record. Like she was just she didn't feel like she really helped the men out.
Now I'm gonna show for 1,000, huh?
She's gonna shoot for 1,000 and make it count. She's figured out the logistics of it and how she wants to do it. And
ain't that much work she got to do. First off, so where's she gonna find these 1,000 men?
She's on OnlyFans.
I'm not signing up.
No, I mean, I'm just saying. Of course, we're not signing up, but there are some eligible men that want to have fun, apparently, or
it ain't gonna be no fun. How's it gonna be fun? She just slept with 100 men yesterday.
Like, what does this say about our society where that's a record that a woman wants to break? She's young. You saw the picture, right?
Yeah.
Younger.
It can't be enjoyable.
Apparently it is for her. It's a competitive sport for her, man. She
ought to be won't slap out.
She did. She was, like I said, she was upset about it. She cried a little.
And if I'm the dude, what am I gonna do for you?
I don't think it's about him.
I'm trying to think how to say it.
I just don't.
Yeah, I just won't say it.
Just don't say it. I know where you're going, but what I'm saying is, what about, this people call this women empowerment, and
no, that's no self-respect. That's self-hate.
It might be some mental. They are questioning her mental stability at this point for her to try to go for it.
There's a lack thereof.
Yeah. 1,000.
Well,
I mean, the 100 in one day is crazy, huh? What'd you
say? How you see that?
This stuff just comes across my feed, man. I look for stories.
What you be looking at for that stuff to come across your feed?
My feed, bro. Stuff comes to my feed. All kinds of stuff. I'm podcasting.
Pause. Christy, close your ears for about 5 minutes.
No. I'm being serious, man. This was TMZ reported this.
That was TMI.
No, TMZ reported it, and since they've taken it down, believe it or not, because people were mad at them for reporting this.
That never should be reported. This one, we don't take.
I had to report it. Seriously. I had to report it so I could see your face. I had to see your face.
Hey, we don't take mental health seriously. This is a mental health issue. This is a mental health crisis. Somebody need to be helping her.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'll take that back from you, dirty slut.
Yeah. You sure are supportive to the mental health community, calling her a slut there, buddy.
That's a mental health issue. It's a mental. She needs some help. She needs some help, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say good luck, but I'm not.
No. Because if you get to be number 500, I mean, what good does this do with you?
What's the record, though? I wonder what the record is exactly.
I don't know, but I guess 1,000 is the record. I guess 1,000 would set a new record.
No.
It would seem like to me like 100 should be the record.
She should have won.
So yeah. I wonder. See, this is the society we're in. That I wonder how much she makes of OnlyFans.
I think that's all she does. That's her job.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people but look at this broad again.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're gonna look
it's
at
her job. Yeah, that's her job, man.
She looks awful young.
I think she's in her 20s, maybe. But I mean, a lot of people are into weird stuff. Like you could probably take a picture of your foot and put it on there and make some money.
That's
your
what
foot.
I need to do.
You could, and people can send in like dirty socks and underwear and stuff like that. I'm not encouraging this by any means. Why are you looking like that? What?
She looks weird. She looks funny.
And she's tired. That's a lot. Let me see you do that and see how you gonna look in a day.
First, well, it's not possible for me to do that.
Oh.
Number one, I'm a man.
Oh, I thought you were saying what she was saying.
I ain't gonna catch.
I'm about to say it's possible.
Catch 1,000.
It's possible.
No, number two, I'm a man. You tell me a man that can do 1,000 women in a day. Man.
There's no way. No way.
Just leave me alone.
There's a lot of medication. There's a lot of medication like that.
There's a lot of medication. You're going to have to, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to be raw. That ain't going
Let's move on. Let's go somewhere.
Hey. This is where we keep it real.
Yeah. I mean, I had to ask you, man, because I know we about women empowerment and
she needs mental help. She needs.
I agree. I'm agreeing with you on that one.
Yeah, she's dealing with a mental health crisis, and somebody need to reach out and say, "Whoa." Where's her family? Not ho. Where's her family?
Yeah, they're a little disappointed. I'm glad. Yeah, there's another article. Yeah,
there's a daddy.
He's disappointed, man.
He might be on suicide watch.
I mean, you look on there. You said your daughter's trying to break a record for the most men she can. You got something wrong. You failed.
I failed as a father.
You failed.
Man, she needs help. Somebody need to commit her.
Yeah.
But people will keep paying to watch it.
They keep paying to watch it. Crazy. Let's talk about some other winners that people paid to watch this year, man.
Well deserved.
Congrats to Travis Hunter. Yeah, Heisman winner. Well deserved.
And I was surprised that it was as close as it was. They said that's the closest it's been since 2009. But Genty from Boise. He put up some numbers. He's the next Cowboys running back. He put up some numbers.
But Travis played
both sides of the ball and excelled at both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it should have been close.
It shouldn't have been close. Yeah. Congrats to him, man. But a lot of people been talking about his girlfriend and her reaction the last game he played. She wasn't so warm towards him. I put it like that. She kind of gave him the cold shoulder. How do you feel about that?
I feel she better learn this is the life that she's agreeing with. Like, they get married in May. But this is the life that she's gonna sign up for, because he's only gonna get bigger. He's only gonna become more popular, and more people are gonna want a piece of him. So she better, hey, if she's not able to handle it, she better just go ahead and say, no, we just don't need to get married, Travis. I can't.
Yeah. What advice would you give him? You know, that was your son, and you saw how, because there's been other little things that she's done, not just that, but things she said. Like, he was never my type, and this little stuff like that. Little shots.
Then you figured out, wait a minute, this dude might be something.
Right. What would you tell your son if he was looking, you know, getting married?
I would tell my son, take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time. You're young. You ain't even got out of college yet. You got time to not necessarily look for the right one, but you got time to decide what you can and what you can't accept. Now, when you mess around and marry her, that makes it whole difficult. It's easy to get into, hard to get out of.
Mm-hmm.
I would tell them, just take your time. Enjoy being who you are. And when the time is right, if she's the right one, y'all come together.
That's what that's what I would say. I'd say, hey man, don't do it. Don't marry that girl.
Hey, but girl. If you do that, then you know good and well he gonna do it.
He probably gonna do it. But still.
Just take your time.
Just take your time.
I mean, you're 21, 22 years old.
Yeah, take your time.
Take your time, man. You about to have more money than you could imagine.
And it's only gonna get worse. She's acting like that now. There'll be more women coming after you.
That's the thing. It's only gonna get. She's gonna get more and more jealous.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all need to sit down and have a talk. Are you gonna be able to handle this? And don't lie to me and say yeah. And then every time I go somewhere, you mad.
Right. Then you won't have to reach out to Lily. Lily's ready.
Please don't reach out to Lily.
Don't reach out to Lily Phillips.
Man, do they test him? Do they test her?
I don't know, man.
Do they wear prophylactics?
It might be a whole nother stuff.
They got to be wearing prophylactics.
No, bro.
So you know
that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother subject, bro. I don't know. I hope for her sake, their sake.
Somebody need to get her some help.
Oh God!
Help.
Sorry.
Help. Someone need to help her.
Yeah, we're gonna follow this story, man. We're not gonna let this.
You're gonna follow this story.
We're gonna keep y'all updated throughout the week.
Nobody's gonna be looking at my browser history and say, Lily Phillips, OnlyFans. No, sir. You gonna follow this story. You just keep me updated.
I gotta hit you with one every once in a while just to get you going, bro. It's got to.
1,000, man. I'm thinking you're talking about a singer.
Vicious.
Let's be a country singer.
She's trying to break the record.
Yeah, she's trying to break a record. You nasty. Just nasty.
Yeah, it's a little nasty. Well, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anything you want to get off your chest, man, before we get out of here?
She need help. All right. I don't think so, man. I haven't criticized Trump for the most part. Well,
No,
as
well,
much as possible today.
I'm proud of you, man. That's the first. That's like the first pod.
And so,
And
yeah. So let me finish that by saying Trump was right. If you don't know what these drones are, shoot them down. If you do know, tell the people. So I would end on Trump was right, but I'm not. I'm gonna end on Trump lied because Trump told y'all he was gonna bring your eggs down.
Oh, God.
He told y'all he was gonna do that because groceries. You think of it as a simple word, groceries. Who even used that word, groceries? I said I'm gonna bring down your groceries. Now Trump tell you it's really hard to do when the prices go up. He knew that when he told y'all that lie. Y'all keep buying the lie. Keep buying the lie. Keep listening to him. You're going to see what happened. FAFO.
All right. That's what you had to get off your chest. Oh, now you're good. All right. Yeah, good pod, man. Appreciate you as always, brother.
All right, man. Love you, man.
I love you too, brother. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe, man. Hit the star button over there in the corner. Give us some likes, some reviews, so we keep this thing going. Yeah, it's over there. And that's been Culture No Cap. Peace.
Peace.